What do you want, Rachel?
I came over to plan a pre-wedding dinner in your honor.
Oh, it's so nice. We'd love that, wouldn't we, honey?
Sure.
I would have knocked, Jake. The door was
But
open.
instead you decided to come in like a white tornado. Now, what is it that you know about Paulina that I don't?
Forget it. I have said too much already.
No, Rachel, I'd rather take care of this now as opposed to after the wedding.
Why is it that you think Paulina wants wealth and position, Jake?
Because that's what everyone in their right mind wants, Rachel. It's the American dream, especially for kids like Paulina and I that grew up poor.
Have you ever asked her?
No, I don't have to. I mean, she's hungry like I am. She'd be uncomfortable any other way, right?
Not really.
You're kidding me, right?
Paulina was shunted from one foster home to another, Jake.
I know all about that.
Do you? Really?
Some of the people were actually nice. But I knew they didn't love me, and I had such a huge void until I found my real family and you.
Jake, what is it going to take to get through to you? Paulina doesn't care about the money. Don't you see that?
Why is it that rich people like you always tell poor people that they can live on love? I mean, has your life been so cushy that you forgot what being poor is like?
Oh, I will never forget, because I was just as hungry as you. But luckily, I had a mother who never gave up on me, and a husband who taught me that love is much more valuable than anything money could possibly buy you.
That's very touching, Rachel. It's easy for you because you don't have anyone looking down their nose at you.
Rachel's right, Jake. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along.
I could, see how that was uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, well, you know, nobody likes to be the bad guy.
Fran asked you to do something, so you went ahead and did it. You couldn't say no.
Right, she trusted me. The least thing I could do was be an advocate for her and Jack.
Right. And that's what Maggie needed and deserved, too. That's all I'm saying.
So, is she gonna stay in town?
Does that bother you?
Yeah, if people are gonna continue to treat her like the poster child for troubled teens. When really she's a criminal. You see, we're starting again.
No,
James.
we're not starting anything, okay? Maggie's not gonna get us fighting, okay?
And how are we gonna stop her?
We are gonna talk.
Fine, let's talk.
Fine, let's talk. Who goes first?
Just that we had, so much fun, you know? We haven't had that much fun in such a long time. And then Cass calls up about Maggie, and you just take off.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. I mean, I got too involved. I don't even know why sometimes, all right?
I think I do.
You do?
I think you and Maggie have a lot of things in common.
Considering the way you feel about Maggie, maybe I don't want to hear this.
No, it's nothing that you haven't said already. I mean, I know that you relate to how she feels and stuff, because you've gone through a similar thing, but I just wonder sometimes if maybe that creates, you know, a blind spot.
It doesn't.
You.
Listen, all right. Maybe I am willing to cut her more slack than I usually cut most people, all right?
And maybe I'm being a little too judgmental.
You? Judgmental? Never,
I'm coming
baby.
from the side of the people who have been ripped off.
All right, well then maybe Fran and Jack can be understanding and forgiving with Maggie someday the way Cass and Frankie have been with me.
I don't think so, because they're not relatives.
We are never really gonna agree on this, so we
I know, you're right.
But we're talking, and that's good. I mean, that's better than throwing paint around, isn't it?
I don't know, I kind of had fun throwing the paint around.
Did you? Well, let's have another paint.
Actually,
come on, start it up.
No. I just finished cleaning from the first one. Sit down.
Well, I could use brushes.
On me?
No, on the wall. There's half a day left, half a wall. I'll do the whole thing if you want me to paint the whole wall. I'll do it.
What about me? Don't you want my help?
If you're a very, very, very good girl, maybe.
I promise I'll be very, very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A brand new wall and a brand new start.
I'm ready.
So, I guess you'll be going back to San Francisco, huh?
You could come home with me, you know. Your brother misses you.
Yeah, right.
No, really. He asked about you the other day.
Well, he did. He used to tell my stories to the soccer team. I guess the guys liked it.
Apparently it's a talent of yours.
Yeah.
So, what do you say?
Does Blaine know that you've suggested this?
You're wrong about Blaine, you know.
Well, last I remember, we weren't talking.
We just all needed more time to work it out, Maggie. She cares about you. I care about you.
I know that.
No, I don't think you do, and it's my fault. Dean Frame was right. I should have checked up on you more, found a way to be with you more.
Well, then I wouldn't want to be with you then. I had a great thing going with Mom there for a while. I mean, European cities, the Count parties.
Ah, great life for a kid. I could kick myself.
Yeah, well, it's not like you loved Mom. I mean, she's definitely a weird ticket. And I am her daughter.
Is that what's been going on in that crazy little head of yours?
Well, it does make sense.
Well, let me tell you something, young lady. I may be a rotten father, but I'm no fool. You are a unique, rare bird. And if you think I wasn't proud enough to burst the way you handled yourself with that judge today, then you're not the daughter I think you are.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love you more than I have a right to.
Well, don't stop, okay? I could get used to it.
Does that mean you'll give us another chance?
I just think that right now I should stay here. I really like it here. And I could straighten some things out if I stay. Can you understand that?
Yeah. Of course I can.
What about the night on the penthouse? You were on top of the world. Or the sports cars, or the fancy homes that we were going to live in one day.
That was your dream, Jake. I loved it because you got such a kick out of it.
And what, would you rather spend your life in a tract home on your hands and knees mopping the floor?
No, I'm not saying
What are you trying to say, Paulina? That it's wrong to try to give the woman that you love everything she could ever want in the world?
All, Jake. It's just important to find out what those things are, not project your dreams onto her.
Oh, this is great, Rachel. Now, even my dreams are inadequate,
Oh,
right?
stop bathing in alienation. What I'm saying is the love you're offering Paulina has very little to do with her and everything to do with you.
You know something? It's a lot of mumbo-jumbo, Mama. Why don't you just spell it out for me, all right?
Why don't I? Jake, it's a lot simpler than you're making it. Getting me this book on vows meant more to me than any expensive gift you could ever give me.
The book costs $5.95.
I know. But what it's saying is that you listened. You heard what my heart was saying. All I want after that is a hug.
Okay. You can have a hug. You can have a hug every day for the next 50 years or so.
All I ever wanted was the love. Not the moon and the stars or the penthouse and the car. I just wanted your love, Jake. I just want you.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Look, Spencer, I'm kind of tied up right now, all right? Well, you want me to get you a list of the charities right away? No problem. I gotta go. Take care of this. Rachel, I have no quarrel with what you said.
I'm sorry, Jake. It was overbearing even for a mother-in-law.
No, believe it or not, I appreciate how much you love Paulina. I mean, heck, it's a lot easier making those vows than it is making payments on the rest of it anyway, right? You pick out whatever vow you think works best. You got my love. Don't ever doubt that, Paulina, okay? I love you.
I'm sorry. I was way out of line.
Are you kidding me? That was one of the best half hours of my entire life. I always hoped that you would care about me. Maybe even love me a little. And now I know you do.
Oh, sweetie.
I love you.